back with an exciting Assassin's Creed Revelations video. Today, with joining me are...
Vic, yes.
Hi, I'm U.S. Men's National Team Defender John Brooks. You might remember me for saving the U.S. game against Ghana, which will ultimately not mean anything because they're not getting past the round of 16. Just like the small pile of slush didn't save the Rangers in the next game. Fucking Kings home ice.
I don't remember any of these sports things.
No.
So what are we doing here?
Well, we're stopping by the requisite tailor to
Wait.
change into a different outfit.
What?
And we're getting the heavy sheath.
Didn't you already... Oh, old save file.
I think so, yeah.
You had Axe Fun already.
Yeah, I was definitely using the Merovingian axe earlier.
Ooh.
So now we're having double axe fun.
Oh, wait, Cobalt. Sorry.
Yeah. It's not a bad color. I can dig the blue.
Better than purple.
Yeah. Well...
Yeah, purple was a little fruity. But our first job this video is to get all the memoir pages scattered around Constantinople.
Oh boy, you really
Oh,
do bring
yeah.
me on for the best things. I think I said that
I don't
last
know,
video.
this is an exciting... This leads up to something good, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I am prepared.
But anyway, I was looking at the game, and they tell you which memoir pages you've gotten from each district, and it tells you there's one in Imperial South, but it's lying. There is no memoir page in the district Imperial South.
Is it
So you're
sitting
saying
right
we're going to spend the
around
next
Arsenal?
30 minutes going for this page.
Oh, I spent like 30 minutes looking for it before I finally got fed up and looked online, and lo and behold, there was no page in Imperial South.
I thought there were 10 pages altogether. So where
Yeah,
is the Imperial South? Where does that district border on? Just
Imperial South borders Bayezid South and Imperial North.
so I was just wondering if maybe it's like hiding somewhere in the arsenal, maybe slightly. So,
I think it might count the one in the Grand Bazaar, that I just got, but I'm just not sure about that.
hey, it's the Janissary camp. Sorry about Tarka,
Yeah.
fellas.
Hey Janissary buddies. How you doing?
I like their gossiping right there.
Oh, they're talking about fucking Owen. Oh, it's an Italian horror. It could be your sister.
Gossiping in full Janissary garb. I love it. See, they're
Yeah,
guys just
I'm-
like us with terrifying masks.
Yeah, I mentioned it before, but by and large, the rule with memoir pages is that they're always near an important part of the map. Like last video, we got one at the Bayezid, the Mehmet Mosque. That's sort of a really prominent structure in Constantine North.
Right.
So you'll be able to pick them out because they're on fairly important landmarks, and that's true
Why?
for all.
What did you do?
Meanwhile,
I'm trying to trigger another den defense.
Oh God.
but instead you just
You're going
decided
to
to
be
murder
taking
them
me
all
from
yourself.
the highest to highs to the lowest to lows for this.
I just twisted that guy's head around. Yikes!
Yeah.
You didn't need that neck bone.
Apparently not. But yeah, there's one in Constantine North that sort of defies that trend, and the one in the Arsenal also defies it because there's no real memorable structures inside the Arsenal. So it may take you a
Thing
little.
itself.
Yeah, the thing is, the district is prominent itself, but the place where you find the memoir page isn't anything special.
You'd think he would have been able to shoot you a little faster than that.
I'm just surprised I could pull down kill him when he knew I was there.
Yeah, it usually doesn't work. Wow.
And that's how you shoot a dude.
On shot first.
Yeah, no joke. I spent like 30 to 40 minutes looking for the page in Imperial South.
Instead of
I got
using
shot to the
ones
hospital
already
first.
on the map.
Yeah, I should have looked. Well, I wanted to find the memoir pages without looking online, but
But they're marked on your mini map.
well, only if you buy the treasure map for them. I was going around and tagging them with Eagle Vision.
But
I mean, I don't know
why they're there. That's why the church maps exist. So you don't have to go around looking.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's one of the best features of modern video games, like being able to buy things that will mark secrets on your map. Makes
it can
makes
be.
a lot of things a lot less tedious, such as looking for memoir pages.
Or
Well, it does help that the game tells you how many pages are in each district, so you don't. There's not like 5 in one and 0 in another.
Yeah. I do
looks
like
like
how
yeah,
they do that for a lot of things.
But yeah, the one in the arsenal and a completely.
Come on, jump for it, Ezio.
location.
Come on, Ezio. There you
that's
go.
not how you're supposed to get that one.
How did you get it?
I ran up the back wall and did a reverse eject onto the beam and pulled myself up. It looks a hell of a lot cooler than just jumping up and grabbing it in midair.
Yeah.
Ezio can wall jump. Nobody remembers
But,
this. Except for that 2
Wall
or 3
jumps
cases.
will work.
But yeah, this is the unremarkable one in Constantine North.
I think I call this
It's just-
the dick one because you can.
Yeah. If you look on the mini-map, you can sort of see a prominent structure on the radar. That mosque there, and I'm pretty sure it's not like a remarkable building or anything, but that's like
Just
your
a mosque.
only clue. Yeah, and there's a guy smoking the 16th century equivalent of a bong there. I don't know what he's doing.
I think the term is a hookah.
Yes, god damn. It's not 16th century. What do you think me and my friends did every weekend in college? Ugh. But again, they are also Middle Eastern, so,
You never want to put pot in a hookah anyway. Fucks it up.
you know.
But yeah, the 3 pages we collected prior to this video were the one on the top of the Galata Tower, the one at the Little Hagia Sophia in that video we did with Fairy Fortune, and the previous video at the Mehmet Mosque.
I remember it well.
You haven't been
forget
watching
we-
any of these videos, have you? You've just been, like, just staring at other things randomly.
I stare at all sorts of things, sir. Thank you very much.
And it was kind of unintentional that I left the Hagia Sophia page for last, but it works out pretty well because of what happens after you get the final page.
That was some pretty sweet
Whoa.
parkour there. Well, and then you
What
almost
the hell
exposed
did
yourself,
Ezio kind of
but-
just, like, brace himself against?
Whoop.
But you know what I really wish they did with the memoir pages? Make them actual items that you could read. That would be sweet.
It kind of surprises me that they didn't take the chance and do that.
Yeah, in Assassin's
They're-
Creed 4, one of the
take the opportunity.
collectibles. One of the collectibles is literal ship in a letters in a bottle messages, and they're fully readable. There's like 20 of them or something.
Is there one that just
And-
says sending out an SOS
No,
like
I
50
wish.
times?
No, they're actually
but-
somewhat plot relevant.
Yeah, and they actually went to the trouble of writing them in sort of authentic early
Scribblies.
18th century English.
You just
Well,
like,
I mean, you could
you
learn
add a
that
bunch of
Sting
E's
was
or
actually an
H's onto
assassin.
things.
And there's nothing interesting on the pages themselves. They're both blank on both sides.
Damn, that's a nice view. Don't miss. I have missed from tallest structures in Assassin's Creed 2. It's bad news.
Yeah, sometimes in 2 the leap of faith thing just sort of wigs out.
Doesn't
randomly.
work at all.
Sometimes it'll-
And Ezio just takes a leap straight forward.
Most of the time it works, but I'd say like 20% of the time he'll just leap straight off and do his doom.
Yes, and every once in a while you're in the tallest structure in like the city of Venice.
Or you're in that one like gigantic chapel in Firenze that's right outside of Leonardo's workshop, and you're just like, oh,
Right.
yeah, I'll just go like the one where you actually have to go down 2 tiers of things because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, I'll leap. Nope, I missed the first tier. I'm dead.
And gone.
But yeah, also on Ezio's person is Yusuf's Turkish Kidjil and Mehmet's dagger, the best sword and dagger in the game, respectively.
Nice. I like that you make a circle of these things, just so that we know.
Yep. And
Alright.
10 out of 10.
So what
A
now?
Templar cross shows up, and we can go actually inside the Hagia Sophia.
Hey. That was
It
a
is
hell
the
of a
second
jump.
secret Yeah, it is the second secret location in the game, preceded by Vlad's tomb.
Well, that was really DLC, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really count, but it's counted under secret locations and the DNA thing.
Mm-hmm. How many secret locations are there, or is that a secret?
There's only 2.
No.
In this game, at least. Unfortunately. But that kind of
How does he
makes
know
up
how
for...
to do that?
It kind
He's fucking Ezio.
He's done it like 1,000,000 times before by now.
Let me just pop my blade into this thing. Alright. So what are we doing in the Hagia Sophia? As Ezio calls it.
Yes.
Because he's Italian.
Oh. It's gonna be infested with Templars and we have to kill them all.
Yeah, but that's everywhere.
Or there could be absolutely no Templars anywhere because the entire thing is undergoing renovations. So.
Yeah, it's platforming.
Yep.
I always did like these platforming sections.
Yeah. So
Alright,
this
you
is
got
really
6
kinda
minutes.
like-
You got this?
Of course I do. But yeah, this place is pretty damn big.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get to the very top of it and you can look over the entire place. Ooh, man, it is huge.
I would hope so for something so historic.
Yeah. This is like the
Also, that
first
was a
actual...
hell of a push-off.
Well, this is like the actual first real secret tomb, optional tomb in the game. And I guess the only one. If you
Right,
get the
the
DLC.
original. Yeah. Man, look at you go.
It is spacious in here.
Quite empty, though.
Unfortunately. This reminds me of, I think, St. Mark's Basilica in Venice.
Mm-hmm.
The second
Is
game.
that
Yes.
the one where you had to do all like the Switch challenges?
Yeah, and then you had to align the assassin logo on the floor of
Yep.
the Basilica.
And then, like, climb up the whole huge thing, and, like, you could see the whole thing from, like, the dome.
Yeah,
Similar.
That was
sort of
also
goal.
that
pretty
was a
sweet.
good one.
That was probably my favorite, like, one of my favorite things in 2 was all of those tombs you could go through, or secret locations. Platforming challenges.
Now I can get
And if
my
it's
way
for
back
2,
up.
I was just about to make that reference. I was about to say, if this was Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio would be glibly remarking about a shortcut or knocking that ladder.
Yeah, at this point
But
he's
he's
so
a good
used
char-
to shortcuts just appearing that, like, he just knocks it by absent-mindedly.
Oh, the Assassinate a Minstrel mission has a pretty funny description. Apparently, a rogue minstrel is going around killing people with his lute strings.
Hire that fucking assassin. Hire him as a fucking assassin, man. A minstrel's actually doing something useful for once in this series.
For real, make him join
Except-
the cause.
An actual minstrel, not Ezio dressed up in a lute.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it is. Minstrel outfit. Wait a second, that's be racist. He was putting on a minstrel shirt. No. Shit. Bard. He's a spoon. Shit. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh hey, you stole a kiss, good job.
Yeah.
Another one, yep.
You were just stealing kisses left and right. You're a kiss bandit.
That's only the
Yeah.
that's only the second steal a kiss mission I've done this entire game.
And I guess I've been part of all of them, and I'm so proud.
That's true, you were up and
One thing I really appreciate about these sections is like the camera work, because there would
Yeah.
definitely be things where if they didn't pick and choose these camera angles well, you would have no idea what the hell you were supposed to do.
It's like.
I mean, hell, there's still
Kinda
times when that happens, but
well,
Yeah.
there's
For the
plenty of
most
times
part,
where
it's
it
not so
doesn't
bad.
happen. was gonna say, at times it doesn't have it. I think you should just like take a leap of faith backwards. That generally doesn't.
It always works out well.
And I was gonna say, it reminds me a little bit like Resident Evil camera angles at times, for differing reasons.
Yeah. Resident Evil, but with like decent controls.
I mean, it is a long way down, and we're not even at the top of this place yet.
Oh, and the camera's just doing that, right? To like show you how high you are.
Yeah.
God, this has to be such an awful game for people with fear of heights. Like, I feel like this would actually legitimately freak someone out.
Yeah.
We are way up there. But yeah, most of this section is in the game forces camera angles on you, but when I pan the camera down just then, that was definitely intentional.
So you made it to the top, and somehow there's a switch that's connected by some
And
mechanism.
how
all the way down to
incredibly
this.
convenient that it has a pool for you to dive into.
Yes.
It's a good thing Ezio can swim at least. If this was Altair, he'd be fucked.
Hey, it's actually the actual fucking thing for Assassin's Creed 2 again. Nice. The actual Assassin 2 mechanism.
Nice armor,
Goodbye,
nerd.
Cobalt. No.
It looks pretty sweet.
Looks
It's
kind of
got
like
the
a mummy.
mask.
I love how your HP just like doubled.
Yeah. And not only
Now
is
it's
the armor
time for loot.
indestructible, but a lot of the times bullets just straight bounce off of you.
No, seriously, you just
I mean,
shoot
it's not
Yeah.
it's not as ridiculous as the sort of bullet deflector in 3, but that's kind of explained.
Hi, I'm
Well,
Ezio
in the
Auditore,
interest-
and this is Jackass.
And in the interest of not spoiling another person's thread, that's all I'll say about it.
You know that was
Oh.
the original video
That
of
was
Jackass?
that was optional DLC anyway. That's not really anything. Like,
No, that was in the game. It was Captain Kidd's secret.
like I know, but I'm just saying that the entire thing was DLC and it was completely optional. It wasn't even plot related. But okay, I'll bite my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know that was the original
But yeah,
video?
Wait,
for,
somebody's LPing
Jackass?
Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, that poor,
Yes,
that
yes.
poor fellow.
I'm never gonna get through this. But the original video for Jackass that Johnny Knoxville sent to MTV was him he put on a bulletproof jacket and shot himself in the chest with a shotgun. The more you
Hi,
know.
this is Kenny Rogers, and welcome to Jackass, the best set of Jackass kits.
But yeah, Ishak
milk
Pasha's armor
challenge.
counts as armor, and to make it go away, you just go back to your hideout and select another piece of armor, and it automatically gets de-equipped because you either wear all of his armor or you wear none of his armor. It's not a pick and choose thing.
And of
Can't pick the
course-
parts that make your butt look good.
Nope.
Alas.
And of course, it's
Bastard sword and a butcher knife.
too good, so you got rid of it.
Inelegant weapons. Inelegant weapons, perhaps, but as you'll find out, a butcher knife can go through armor apparently pretty easily in this universe.
For a less civilized age.
Exactly.
Hey, it's a bookstore.
And the crossbow was introduced in Brotherhood, even though one of the early trailers for Assassin's Creed 1 had Altair using one.
And it
But
was
anyway,
insane in
it-
Brotherhood.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. It's pretty much the same thing here. Insta-kill silently from long ranges.
Basically,
It's a
in
better
video
version of
games,
pistol.
crossbows are like the Uber gun.
Yeah.
It's like you can kill
Yeah,
enemies,
in-game
but
they
also
have-
silently.
I'm playing Splinter Cell Blacklist, and the crossbow shoots strength darts. So it's like the only like non-lethal ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to test out the bastard sword. So I split that Janissary.
Literally just walking through the street and a dude runs at you with a giant sword. 2 hands your captain. What are you gonna do?
Stand there and get killed.
Clearly.
So what are you headed for on the map?
Just checking it out. Don't worry, guys.
I'm trying to trigger a den defense. Because, see, the thing with this video is that I wanted the final story mission for Sequence 6 to be at the very end of it. Because it acts as a nice capper. And so I basically just want to mess around doing things, but still productive things while I'm in the city.
Like den defense. Nothing says productive like den defense.
You know what? Even more productive than den defense.
What?
Locking down the den by using a fucking master assassin. So you never have to do den defense ever again.
Yo, I think they may have spotted you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Set 12. Oh. Set... Oh, okay.
Set 1, 2 of 2.
Oh.
Set 12 of 2.
Yeah, I was like, set 12 of 2?
Yeah.
Set 12 and a
you
half.
actually got a bonus.
Yeah, the advantage with daggers is that they're much faster than most swords.
Yeah,
at some point you have to wonder why anyone in this universe uses a sword.
Because unlike daggers, you can grab somebody with a sword and insta-kill them.
You know, the combat in these games is typically pretty easy, but what I like that they did in this game was that they made certain enemies do a lot of damage. Like Janissaries, when they do a little combo on you, that can drain quite a bit of your health in one go.
I guess some danger is kind of cool, since I have usually just been bored to tears by Assassin's Creed combat.
They're making it harder in Unity.
I don't really need harder.
Just like they promised the last 2 games.
I know. Like, I just want more fun, please, guys. I don't want to take 10 minutes to fight someone every time.
There's a wall. You're not going to...
Yeah. These are the hot shot dens. There's only one guy in there, but if there's two guys, they can tear you apart pretty quickly.
Coming on us, interact. I think that means you gotta go kill the guy in the pillbox. No.
Nah.
You can actually kill those guys, but only if you only get detected by them if you're right in front of them.
Hey, right here, guys.
And we have a couple new things this time. We have assassin bruisers who are completely useless in this mission, and the multi-barrel cannon, which is pretty damn powerful against infantrymen.
Uh oh, you only have 11 bomb mans, which is the prequel to
Bomberman.
Bomberman.
They only have 11 bomb.
Bomb man.
They have
Bomb
11
mans.
bomb mans.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're fucked. 11 whole bomb mans. And 1 Spider-Man.
You know, I
do
swear
it
in
whenever
one
a
of the
spider
later
can.
den defenses you can get guys who will climb up on the rooftops and attack you directly, and you just have to shoot them to make them go away.
Hetsu is just like, yo, I'm busy tower defensing. Don't bother me.
I need you to hold that point.
But this time I won't be making a silly mistake like having an entire part of the field unavailable because I didn't notice I could put assassins
Hold
there.
that point for me.
You say that, but I don't know if I believe you.
You probably could get one all the way on that very far building right next to the intro point.
Maybe.
And crossbow guys are pretty good for this very start of the mission because they're cheap and they're good against unarmored guys.
That's basic tower defense strategy.
Yeah.
I play way too many mobile tower defense games. It's bad news.
Here I wanted to see if assassin bruisers actually did anything interesting. They don't, and they're up on rooftops.
But what do they
Or
do?
at least they don't this mission. If there's a Templar up on the rooftops attacking your guys from behind, the assassin bruiser will go up and kill them. None of the Templars do that this time, so he's just taking up space.
These guys just sit here looking mean. Yeah, shoot that
Not
guy.
very,
Yeah.
not for very long though.
Hold there. Take your stand
So
there.
you're replacing them with actually useful units. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Our first barricade goes up.
And
So
you
does the
get a
machine gun have to
barricade.
get mounted on a barricade, or
Yeah, you can put guys behind barricades.
Oh, is it cannon time?
Yeah, I still kind of haven't gotten the picture that using the cannon lower is the reward you get.
What kind of rewards do you get?
Just small amounts of money and embalming grenades, nothing too big.
Ah, I see. So you have
Oh,
no
oh.
reason not to just blow the hell out of them.
Pretty much not.
this
I
is
mean,
like the
even
worst
for-
barricade ever?
Yeah,
For real, though.
scouts can just run right on top of barricades and over
point.
them, but the disadvantage for them is that they're very lightly armored.
So they get
Pretty easy to
shot.
kill. Now we have our little cannon
Oh god.
emplacement in place.
I'm really curious about that top left thing that's missing.
Take your stand there.
Well, I mean, they already have a fire tank. They've got a cannon. Clearly, the last thing they need is a rocket launcher or mortars.
Rocket
Let's hope
mortars.
they're mortars.
I think the Templar machine this time does kind of act as a mortar launcher. You can fire at your den from pretty far away.
Hold there.
But yeah,
Holy.
the cannon barricade tears unarmored guys
Does
apart.
that have piercing?
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh! Nice jump, bro.
So you've got a railgun. Congratulations.
Pretty much.
Metal Gear Rex.
But yeah, with Salim Sihat at rank 5, we can now do the second Master Assassin mission with him. If I were to do so, which I'm not going to do. for this
Lame.
Hold that point.
So, what if those things, all those things that failed before, what if we just made a bigger one? It's basically what the Templars think is doing for every single one of these. Yo, your wall's gone, bro.
And now we have a second line of defense.
A second wall? What is this, madness?
Yep.
Yo, that rifleman's gone, bro.
But yeah, the tank is currently shooting at the second barricade right in its way.
Wow, that's got some distance to it.
Yeah, so if you don't have any barricades in the way, it'll roll a little forward and then just start bombarding your HQ.
Oh boy, there we go. Well,
And it does a lot of damage, but it's dead.
yeah.
You can tell because it just popped like a streamer. Well,
Let's see what you earned this time.
Ezio would have
Also,
done it like 22% better, just saying.
Yeah.
Lamb's
Basically.
blood.
Splinter Bomber and Cannon Barricade.
We will get around to those in due time.
Someday, my friend. Someday.
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 But yeah, now I'm kind of at this point in the video while I was recording, and I was kind of thinking, do I really have enough content for another video, including the final story mission here? So I thought, what the hell, why not do one of the Master Assassin missions?
Oh boy.
Because the final mission does not take a whole lot of time. It's like 10 minutes tops.
And we have 18 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's not like the Master Assassin mission is very long either.
So which bookend are we closing on this Master Assassin business?
What do you mean?
Which Master Assassin mission are we doing?
It's protecting some printer guy who's being threatened by some Templar goons.
Lame.
Wayne.
In the first
We-
installment of this mission, did we murder anyone?
We'll be killing a lot of guys, yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody died either accidentally, or he just kind of went and shot everybody up anyway.
With some slick editing right there.
Sepahi riding bracers. And if you were listening to if you were reading the description for the Ishak Pasha's armor after we got it, it also mentioned he was a Sepahi, and that's basically just a Turkish word for cavalryman.
I hope Sepahi notices me.
Metal is made into fine art.
But it looks a bit nicer than the Mamluk armor, so I'm happy to upgrade.
Yeah.
That's really... Assassin's Creed is all about styling. Styling's so hard.
This is why the best costume you can wear in Assassin's Creed 4 is the Captain Morgan outfit.
Yeah, during my final hours playing the game, that's what I was wearing. Captain Morgan.
Can you
Either
do the
that or the-
pose?
Champion.
Oh, this is a part 1, so there hasn't been a previous part.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay.
That's...
Alright,
I thought this was the second part of a Master Assassin mission.
Alright.
My bad.
Mentor, do you have a moment? I have a request.
I'm eager to hear it.
I love requests.
Today, a local printer received a death threat I feel we must take seriously. I believe the Templars are trying to silence him. I would like to draw his enemies out into the open by pretending to escort him to a new location.
Ah, good old
What
fake
do you
escort
need from
mission.
me?
Just like that
I want
time
you
in
to stalk the stalkers.
The Dark
we
Knight.
will walk in the open while you remain undetected.
Molto bene.
Right. Yeah, basically your objective is just to hang out on the rooftops and snipe dudes who are attacking your apprentice and the guy we're protecting.
So it's tower defense, but with a much smaller scope.
Pretty much.
You're the
there's
tower.
there's only like 2 or 3 guys every time he gets attacked, so it's pretty easy to kill him. Especially since we have the crossbow,
Stay
and
close.
another
Kill
one of
any
its
Templars you
advantages
find.
is that
It
it
could
has a
be
ton of
anywhere.
ammo for it.
Basically, crossbows are better than guns. And
Pretty
it's
much.
really a shame that we ever stopped using them. Because they're so OP.
Well, up until the point where we could, like... Let's not forget that right now we're using breech-loaded guns and barrel-loaded guns. We're not using... whatever. We're not using semi-automatics, so... it's not like... We still have to do the same mechanism to reload, it's just...
Yeah, but they're still loud, and in video games, crossbows always kill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Also, you can
Oh,
do
yeah.
that with crossbows. Like,
Yeah.
unhinge your...
Chris.
What?
Yeah, another advantage is that you can do really silly shots with a crossbow.
Trick shot. I mean, let's be real. Crossbows kill in one hit. They have very little recoil relative to a gun. They're much quieter. They're quicker to reload. You can hold more ammo. Why doesn't everyone use crossbows?
Oh, and my assassin caused me to miss that shot.
What an
He
ass.
A likely story.
Yeah, he killed the guy right as I was about to shoot him, so Ezio decided to break off the targeting and just fire in a random direction.
I think it was straight in front of you, but...
Yeah, whatever. Random direction straight in front of you, pretty much the same thing. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to this mission.
I don't know. What happens when another guy comes up and you shoot him with a crossbow? What if you fast walk between this position and the next position?
Wow, they didn't actually attack the target, they went after your assassin. Let's go for the really heavily armored guy with an axe, not
You
the
know,
lightly armored target.
That's why they're Templars and you're assassins, because they're bad at it.
Let's go
Everything
with
is permitted except attacking the target you're going for.
Very slowly walking.
This is almost as good as those missions where you're just supposed to walk past people. So you're even looting things as you protect the target.
So boring.
that. And now you just fire the gun because fuck it, they can't do anything.
Dance, puppet. Anyway, back to getting my skunk oil on.
Well,
Uh-oh, he's getting away.
No, he's just right there.
Oh, how could you give up that treasure?
Was that not a actual treasure chest, but one of the refillable ones?
What if it was a heart
think-
piece?
Stand down, assassin. There is a contract on this man's head.
I will not be silent. I will not.
Yeah, our assassin buddy is fighting the champion mentioned in the mission name,
Do not kill
while
me,
we
Fenrir.
have to protect this
Please,
guy.
God help me.
Oh, so wait, he's the
trying
actual
to save
printer, which means that your assassin apprentice
Stay here.
Uh,
Stay hidden.
said he was going to do like pretend to move him, but then he actually moved him.
Well, no, they were
Apparently.
just gonna go take a walk around the city.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like you would
lures
think
a
that
Templar.
if someone is trying to be assassinated, you wouldn't just parade them around the city. You would use like a decoy or something. Maybe this is why this
What
dude
happened?
isn't a master
That's
assassin.
Fighter.
I know.
Quite an animal, no?
That's why
I
John F.
have never
Kennedy
seen the Templars attack with
was a
such
bad
brute strength.
tactician.
Today I bested him, but not
Well,
by
okay
much.
then.
Be on your guard. He will be back.
Not sure you saw that one coming.
Alright, so now we definitely have enough time for the final mission, which we will do presently. I'm gonna go for... I don't recall anything too special about that axe.
Is
Alma
that just
Vigor.
because you did all the first assassin den missions?
Yeah, I think I've done all of the the part 1 missions right now.
I feel like this game gives you like crazy OP
he-
weapons before it ends up giving you like the tier below
Hmm.
the crazy OP weapons.
It gives you
Yeah.
the crazy OP
These are-
fucking armor, and he still hasn't even come close to. He's still like 1 or 2 tiers away from getting the best armor.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, here's some weird little missions around the city. You go on top of something, you scan a location, you get a book.
Nice
I
book.
probably won't show I probably won't show these off in the future just because they're so short and so pointless. But yeah, here's what they are.
It's basically a precursor to the Stella missions.
Oh, look, someone left this
Mayan
book here.
Stellas From 4.
Yeah, I remember those.
And 400
Well, I mean,
Except
euro.
that,
yeah.
yeah, except that they're not nearly as elaborate as these Stella puzzles.
The polo symbol sounds like something Dan Brown would write.
Sayun auditore.
It's our
Mr.
old friend
Auditore.
Yusuf.
Oh, and suddenly
Hey,
it's
Yusuf, how you doing?
It's nothing I do, I see.
Hey, Yusuf, anybody who comes really
Don't
close to
worry,
me tends to die. Just
The
to let you
captain of
know.
your ship is a friend.
FYI.
But neither of you are going anywhere.
Uh-oh,
just
this
yet.
is starting to
The
sound.
Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the
Uh-oh.
hatch.
Oh,
And
it's
ordered
this
full blockade
mission. I
until
love this
you are
mission.
caught.
They raised
It's
the
a good
chain
one.
for me.
We will celebrate later. Here.
But yeah,
I have
the
something
chain
for you.
across the
Careful.
Golden Horn, that
This
is
has
something
50
that
times the
actually
kick
exists.
of our usual
Or
bombs.
existed, but yeah, when anybody
They
didn't
just give
want
you a
ships
super
coming-
bomb bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't use it outside of a
I know
cutscene,
what to do.
unfortunately,
The
but
suspense
Still.
is palpable.
Yusuf, wait.
this is still a good
Un
mission.
favore.
Good end to sequence 6.
Yes.
There is a woman running a bookshop at the old Polo trading post. Sophia.
Her name means knowledge.
Not the
out.
fuck,
Probably knows things.
Not the
She's
fuck,
a remarkable lady.
I have plans
You
for her
have my
later.
word.
Gather your men.
Heyo.
This will attract some attention.
I mean,
Now it's time to cause some trouble.
Now it's time to go bomb some Dodongos.
fun fact:
Yeah,
stretching a chain across a bay or an inlet is a surprisingly popular naval tactic.
Yeah, they also the
Whoa, what?
revolutionaries and
Did you just curve that
Yeah.
bullet?
I think I did. The crossbow has really weird aiming physics sometimes.
Also, I guess we finally found a time when the crossbow just didn't do it for us.
Well, it's the Janissaries. They've got like thick mesh armor.
But
Yeah.
yeah, to easily beat a Janissary one-on-one, first you go into unarmed, then you dodge one of their sword swings and you just punch him out.
Just punch him to death. In true
It doesn't
Italian
work as-
fashion.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well when there's two of them, since the other one could interrupt you while you're attacking. But one-on-one, that's the most reliable way to get rid of
The slow-mo nut shot. Fatality.
It's real. That's real classy, Ezio.
So you're just gonna shoot this one with a real bullet?
Or just toss a bomb at him, I guess. That was a thunder bomb. That was a thunder bomb, which does some damage, but not as much as a splinter bomb.
Almost.
Step on his toes.
Yeah, I know. Like, was that supposed to be like breaking his leg or something? 'Cause it just looked like he slammed down on his toes, and he died.
I love grabbing people and punching it. It's such a funny animation.
It really is. The fighting animations are so fucking goofy in this game. Maybe they just couldn't make a woman fighter look as goofy as Ezio.
Do you know how much money that would cost for the animations, man?
Oh hey, we control a second African city.
Nice.
It's
I love
definitely-
African cities.
Now we've only got Algiers and Tunis on the southern coast of the Mediterranean.
So wait, what's the second city we control? Tripoli?
Yeah,
Okay.
we control Alexandria and Tripoli.
Okay. I wasn't
Now
paying
it's time to
attention.
shake things up around here.
My chain. Are you sure you should be standing there? Okay. No, seriously.
yeah,
Ezio would be dead.
Probably.
But yeah, the American revolutionaries actually stretched a chain across the Hudson River to prevent British ships from passing through.
Yes, at West
It's
Point.
been done elsewhere.
I grew up around West Point. I know that very well.
Whee!
But yeah, you're not really supposed to fight the guys here, since they're just kind of in the way.
You don't give a shit.
They're waiting to
And
stop their
Yusuf
boat.
tells us that
You take
he and
them.
his men
We
will be
will clear
holding
the docks.
Turks off while we attack.
I was gonna say, where is he to be saying this? Like, that was the kind of thing that would be on an intercom if those existed.
Yeah. He's on the deck of the ship fighting.
Drink fire! I like the way you think it.
So I guess if they missed it, if he messed it up, what happened was he took down the chain, but now there's a naval blockade that you have to get rid of.
Yeah, they have
Set
the
it
chain
on
and
fire.
the blockade. Yep, just roast everybody.
Boats burned, 2 Edison.
I'd like to think that Leonardo was somewhere involved in this somehow.
Like to think
Yeah.
Leonardo is just standing clapping right now and he doesn't even know why. I love the way that this thing like spins. Ah, oh my god.
I
all the
love the
destruction.
smell of napalm in the morning.
Thank you, Mr. Kilgore. Whoa, hello. Looks like they finally figured out where you are.
We've certainly caused quite a bit of trouble
Certain. Now everything is on fire. It turns out the last boat was you. You know, Ezio, there's a way to get away from all of this fire.
Yes, so that's
It's called jumping into the water. The Templar status is now aware. You think he's over here?
Yeah.
Templar status has now sunk the fucking navy.
This is still a really cool sequence.
Oh, you just jumped into that fire. Yo, your
Oh,
war of
we just
attrition
won a
was
war
successful.
of attrition.
I love when the mission notifications come up during parts like
Hi. Oh,
this. Yeah, I like they're just.
oh,
I like
sorry,
how
wrong boat.
those- I like how those guys are like,
No ticket.
Love how they just stand there still on that burning boat.
They weren't even.
approach.
They weren't even.
Yes!
Right exit.
See,
It's the best
Sorry for
character
the delay.
again. Yes, I think that is.
The song playing here is appropriately called An Unsubtle Approach.
I mean, I guess that's better than those song titles that have spoilers in them. Do not kill anyone with
This is-
blade. 100% Snake.
Oh yeah, when it says blades, it means any heavy weapon. So if you grab a guy's mace and kill someone with it, that'll fail.
Blade.
Now you can be permanent. Oh, you just got the permanent secrecy cheat.
Wow, great. That really helps.
Thank God.
But yeah, nice capper to sequence 6.
Beautiful.
Something, don't you? You know what's out there.
I know what's out
I
there.
have a hunch. Yes.
And to wrap up the final few minutes, we have a chat with our old friends who we haven't actually spoken to once since the start of this game.
That was kind of better that way.
You're talking over my head, mate. Listen, Sean, I have no idea what
We're
we're
gonna
going to
just
find.
go to
But I do know that
find
whatever
a
it
bunch
is,
of
the
like
Templars
ruins in a
can't have it.
cave or some shit like that. And
So what is the rest of this game if you've now burned down the entire Turkish Navy? Like, where do you even go from there?
to the
Well,
cave.
we were heading we were heading to Cappadocia, but for some reason the Janissaries really don't like us and didn't want us to leave, so we had to roast
Do you
the
regret
Navy and
anything,
get
Desmond?
out of there. For some reason they have a problem.
Yes, Cam, I
Running
regret
away.
But we were just
everything.
hanging around their
Leaving your
camp like
parents
bros
behind,
before.
finding a shit job and pretending to be productive. What's it like?
You haven't
spending your
actually
whole
seen
life
Subject
avoiding
16
hard
in a video
decisions?
for a while.
Come on.
I'm trying to
Come on,
figure out
brother.
who he looks like.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
I mean, Desmond just looks like Adam Sandler at
Do
this
you have
point.
a point?
But
No. If you regret anything.
who is that?
Sure.
I was gonna say Liquid Snake.
I wish I'd been more patient.
I mean, yes, but
Wish
But-
I'd
I
listened.
think that
si-
my
six-
perceptions may be colored
And Lucy,
in that regard.
maybe things could have
Well,
been
16
different if
isn't being voiced by Cam Clark in this
Sure.
game.
Alas.
Thank you.
Some other guy is doing his voice
what?
who's not Cam Clark.
Who is obviously not
For
Clam
making
Clark.
Same
Which is the only name I can ever say.